Now then guys, welcome back to Dive Loop Coasters. My name is Sam and you join me here for my first ever visit at Fantasy Island. Really excited to check this out actually. I've been seeing vlogs from this place for absolutely donkey's years and I've never made the journey to actually come down here, so I thought it's about time. Now I've got the channel, and as of recording we're at 999 subscribers, so we're so close to there, so I thought for 1,000 special, let's get our way down here to the Fantasy Island and check it out. So yeah, we've got this Odyssey behind me, this SLC, we've got Millennium, a nice Vekoma sit-down coaster as well. So yeah, come and join me as we check out this park for the first ever time. And to start the day then, we're going to get a nice ride here on Millennium. Really excited to check this out. If you don't see my recent trip to Italy, to Gardaland, then make sure to check that out, where the Vekoma's really surprised me actually. So I've got a big soft spot at the minute for Vekomas. So yeah, having the two Vekomas here, really excited to check it out. So we're going to head straight over then to Millennium and have this for the first ride of the day. Okay then, so I love how it's just built right at the side of the main road here. Here we're going to head straight in now. I think you've got to go through the pyramid to actually get on the main entrance. So yes, I'm going to get lost a few times in this vlog, I imagine. But let's follow the signs. So I've just come off my ride there on Millennium. Now that's a 1999 classic coaster there from Vekoma. I do love the sit-down coasters. Again, I've got a real soft spot for Vekoma lately, and these sit-down coasters are so smooth. That was brilliant to be fair. Really enjoyable layout on there. You get a nice pop of air time as you come just down the little drop before you get to the second loop, and you get some good force on the helix. So really enjoyable coaster. It rides like it's basically new to be fair, so yeah, can't complain there. Now on to the bad points. Okay, so that was 45 minutes I had to wait to get on the ride there, which is, that's absolutely fine. I have come on a school holiday as well today, and it's also late night riding and fireworks, so I didn't really factor that in. The queues are packed, but again, not a problem. We can deal with that. What we can't deal with is that was 11 minutes to load the train. Why? So I'm stood there. They're not actually using, you've got like the two sides of the station, so they're not using the actual side with the air gates on. They're using the opposite side, so the exit and the entrance are the same sides. And so the train stops, they let everyone get off, the last person leaves the exit, and then one of the ride operators walks down the trains individually and puts you in your seats. Now it's 7 trains, 4 per train, so it's 28 riders. It just takes quite a lot of time to be honest. And then they checked my restraints 6 times, and they really stapled me in. I could barely bloody breathe. I'm not exactly the biggest lad, but why do I need to be that stapled in? So 11 minutes it took them to dispatch the train. It's just taken me another 40 minutes just to get those 2 off-ride shots you've got, because in the last 40 minutes the train's gone around twice. So operations, that is the worst operating coaster I've ever seen in my life. That was horrendous. But apart from that, the coaster's really good, so hopefully it can only get better from here. So we're gonna head over to the Odyssey now and check out the SLC and see how that one rides. It's a really unique part of this as well, like you've just pretty much right on the side of the road. You say you've just built right there, so it's nice to be fair. You've got the pyramid as well, which we've checked out. We're going to go in there a bit later as well. Yeah, we'll have a walk around, but first impressions look really good. It's just the operations were horrendous. So you get some cracking shots off ride there as you're walking here through the market. So you say you've just got the little stalls here, and then obviously above you, you've got these classic coasters. Otherwise, head on a one of only 2 custom SLC coasters in the world. Really excited to check it out, to be honest. There looks really good. Featuring 5 inversions and opened back here in 2002. Originally as Jubilee Odyssey. Yeah, just lost the Jubilee part. Well, let's check it out. So just come off the Odyssey there. So that is one of the only 2 custom SLC coasters out there. It is rough. It is really rough, but honestly that is such a great coaster. I really do enjoy that actually. The first drop's incredible. I got back row as well, so I've just launched down that drop. It felt like a bit of like a dive coaster going down the drop. You got so much air time. 5 inversions in there and opened back in 2002. So honestly it's not aging well, these SLCs don't, but I've got to say that is a bloody good coaster and I'm so glad we've got it in the UK. You do get a lot of head banging, but the cushion things, they're actually really soft. Probably because everyone's bashed their head about it 1,000 times, so they're actually really soft, so it's not that painful. You do have a little bit of an earache, but that's something I could ride probably 2 or 3 times, maybe not more than that. It is headbang essential. It's horrendously rough, but I absolutely love it. I've got such a soft spot for these old Vekomas now. So we're going to go around the park, do everything else first, and then check that. One thing I do say, I've just this second just hit 1,000 subscribers, so thank you so much guys. So I literally just hit 1,000 subscribers on the Odyssey there, so this is always going to be quite a special coaster to me. So each and every one of you, thank you so much. That is just incredible. Operations on that a lot better than they are on Millennium. So Millennium was 11 minutes there to dispatch the train. That was dispatching it probably every 2 or 3 minutes. They still wait for everyone to kind of leave the train before they get people in the air gates. So it does slow it down quite a lot, but it's a lot better than the ops on Millennium there. Both coasters, well, they've only got 1 train, so it does slow things down as well. And it was at 65-minute queue I had to wait there, so a little bit longer than Millennium, but it seems to be a lot more popular ride. So I'm going to check out what's the rest of the park now. We've got some new things around the area, and I'll just show you this one and I'll just spin you around real quick. So yeah, this one here then, this is the actual new coaster for this year, 2025. I don't actually know when it's opening, as it looks fairly feature complete. You've got the cabling down there on the actual drive motor. You can see in the train as well, there's, you can see in the back of the train, so I'll just show you that. Looks like quite a standard layout, this one. Looks something you can see on the Blackpool Pier, but it does look quite a fun little coaster to be fair. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see when this opens, as it's just an extra coaster there for the lineup of the park. Yeah, you can get real close here, check this out. So not often you see the mechanics behind that, so that'll be for all the restraint systems and that. Yeah, nice little coaster to add to the lineup. Right, we're going to head now on the Wild Rapids over there and get on that. And I think the Starfly's actually just open as well, as this has been down all day. You've had a couple of technicians on it. So yeah, we'll head straight on this and then get on the Starfly afterwards. That water looks absolutely disgusting. Yeah, this should be fun. Lovely. Alright, I'll see you when I come off. Right, it's just come off the Wild River Rapids there. Yeah, a little bit of a splash, nothing too massive. I will say that if you get 4 people in that boat, you get absolutely soaked. I've seen people come off there just drowned. That water is disgusting as well. Like, have a look at this, honestly. It is grim. That is disgusting. So yeah, I'm glad I didn't get splashed by that, but quite a fun little rapids to be fair. It's got some unique elements. You do get quite a good spin on there, so yeah, definitely not one to miss. Oh, there you go. I'll tell you, this is the worst part here. You get so wet on this bit. Oh, like, oh, honestly, look at it. It's a right leak. Oh, good fun ride though. Okay, so just to the left of there then, we've got the Starflyer. So this has actually been closed all day. They've been doing some work on it. I've seen this kind of going up and down, some technicians on it, so I think it's about to open. So if it does, we'll head straight on this. And there we are guys, good time on that. So we've just come off the rapids there, and it's just opened, so we might actually get on first train of the day here. So yeah, we'll check this out. Well, I thought I'd wait a cycle so I can get some off-ride shots for you, but yeah, it's gone there and stopped. So there we are. I think we've got maintenance right now, so we'll see how we get on. Check out the face on this thing. Looks just like the one in Italy. Got a scowl thing there. I'll tell you, these things are bloody rubbish though. They don't work. Are we working? Thank you, sir. Alright, here we are then. Honestly guys, don't judge me. A cred's a cred. Let's go. So we've got first world problems there. So the bar won't go down and the seatbelt doesn't reach. So Yeah, this is going to be a good one. Okay, I just came off the little kids coaster there. It's quite smooth, to be fair. I mean, it should be when it goes about 4 miles an hour. But yeah, it's not a bad little ride. It's a good one there for the family. One thing I will mention on that one, actually, I just forgot to mention, the ops are just crap. Honestly, they're so bad. It's just as bad as it was on Millennium, actually, as it was about 6 minutes just faffing around waiting to get people on and off. And the ticket system here with the wristbands, they're just like, they're actually worse than the ones at the Pleasure Beach. Because the Pleasure Beach, you can actually scan them after a bit of faff. This one, you just flap it around and nothing happens. They just tell you to go for anyway. So yeah, not great ops on that one either. So I've actually left this 20 minutes and come back, and it seems to have done the same thing again. So we did actually brake, and we left and went on the little coaster there. But yeah, it's done it again. So yeah, we're not looking like we're going to get this today. Drop tower that's testing, and that's called Volcano. That's been closed all day as well, so hopefully we'll get on this, as we are currently 4 days away from going on Atmosphere. So I want to get as many as I can in. But yeah, we're going to head on this Rhombus Express now and grab another credit. We are on the Rhombus Express. Right, I'll see when I come off. Okay, it's just come off the Rhombus Express there. That is actually really good. I don't recognise the manufacturer. I think it's WGH Transportation or something. I have heard the name pop up a few times, but I don't know much about them. That was actually really good, to be fair. It was really fast. 2-lap special on there as well. What I will say though, there is a lot of definitely questionable banking, especially when you come around here. So if you're going to sit in, I'd say sit on the left-hand side, as I was pretty much the whole time. I was just holding on to the left-hand side to not fall into it. So a bit weird because it's when you're coming in, it's like you're practically like this going all the way around. Yeah, maybe if it was like 20 miles an hour faster, it might come into play. But apart from that, really, really good coaster, and you get some fantastic interactions here with your log flume, and as well as you go around that bit kind of round there. You know, you get so close to the pathway and the people, so it's actually a really good ride, really well thought out design as well. My lord, I've just waited 14 minutes to get some off-ride shots of that Rhombus Express. Honestly, the operations here are abysmal. Some great rides, but wow, ops are bad. We'll hang on this one next. Let's see how wet they get. Oh, they look like this soap. Nearly got me then. Okay, there we go. See when I come off. Look at the state of this bloody boat. What is that? There's more here than the bloody trough. That's full boat there. Right, so just come off the log from there. So that is the sketchiest log flume I've ever been on, I tell you. It's brilliant, it's a really good log flume, but it clunks and creaks, and when you go on the corners it just jars into the side. And my boat was basically underwater. Like, I've never seen a boat so full of water. And when we went up the actual lift hill, the back seat was literally underwater, so proper sketch, but really, really good fun little ride there for all the family. So now that I'm nice and cold and wet, we're going to head on inside to get the final cred of the trip. Some kind of small junior coaster. I think it's called the Jellykins coaster or something. So yeah, we're going to head in there now, get dried off, warm up, and get the last cred of the trip. Here we are. Look at this beauty. Oh, I don't know if to let me on this. I think I'm a bit too big. I'll definitely go ask though. This is the best theme right here. I love it. Let's see if we can get on it. We're too tall, guys. We can't do it. Oh well. We got a 4 out of 5 creds, so yeah, we'll take that. As soon as we can't get on it, we'll get some off-road footage for you. I'll tell you, I'm gutted. This looks brilliant. The theme as well. We got 3 laps so far. Yeah, I am gutted we can't get on this, but oh well, we'll have to go back on Millennium. Wow, that's the Jellyland coaster. Wow, check out the theme on this one though. So I know nothing else about this part now. I have no idea what the rides are, so we're going to go on this one, the Guardian. As I say, not a bloody clue. So yeah, let's check it out for the first time. So yeah, we're inside the pyramid now. It looks good in there, especially when this kind of projection's on. Oh, we're going on this thing then. Oh, it's even going to come off. Alright then, so just finished on the Guardian. So that was a robo arm. So it was a little bit like a 4D cinema, you'd be on actual robotic arm. So first time I've done that, very unique experience. I will say, the screen looks like it's 240p. It is very blurry, you can't really see much, and because you're so close to it, it looks like it's really bad quality. The system itself doesn't move that much, but it's pretty good, it's alright, you know, it's definitely aimed towards the families, and the theme on the outside, you know, like this kind of bit here in the queue line, that's great, it's really good. You go into like a pre-show where they kind of tell you the backstory of the thing. Again, it looks like it's filmed on a potato, and then the main ride, it's just one of them, you kind of need to like increase the resolution quite a bit, but apart from that, the ride's actually quite good. Yeah, honestly, the facade looks fantastic though. Yeah, I want to check out this thing, so I'm going to find where that is and head towards that one. Okay, so I think that last ride is called Toucan Tours, but I cannot find it for love nor money, so we're going to head on this. I think this is an interactive dart ride by the looks of it. Harrison Flint's something or other. So let me have a quick check. There you are, Harrison Flint's Island Adventure. So yeah, we're going to go on this one, check this out. As you know, it's always nice to get on an interactive dart ride. Right, so it's actually a trackless dart ride by the looks of it. It's quite a fun little dart ride, this actually. These are responsive, you get some nice feedback on them. It's really good, I'm really enjoying it. Now we're on, guys, 158,000 or something. I'll take that. Do you know, that was actually really enjoyable. That was one of the better dart rides I've done in terms of the interactive shooters. Really cool storyline, the gun's really reactive, nice feedback on there, sounds good. It's just actually really enjoyable. You've got little coins around you can shoot as well, and apparently there's some cheats in there because there's a couple of things off the screens as well. So yeah, really nice interaction there between the kind of mostly screen-based, it's very heavily screen-based, but there are some props around as well. So yeah, really enjoyable. They're one of my favourite rides here so far. Honestly, I just keep finding rides. There's one here, we've got this climbing thing up there as well, which I want to go do. So yeah, honestly, for what, £28.80 it cost me to get in, I think it's an absolute bloody bargain, to be honest. You do have to pay £8 for parking as well, but again, what's that, 36 quid? I think I've definitely got my money's worth already, so yeah, I'm going on this thing now, I think. There's a treetop climb thing. Well, we didn't manage to go on that. We're not actually allowed on unless we've got trainers on, and I'm wearing sandals, so that's fair enough. I wish it was advertised somewhere, but that's fine. And also, I'm too big for this one, so can't do any of these two. So I'm going to see if I can find this thing, because I want to check that out, this tours kind of thing. And there's also like a sea aquarium thing as well. So like I want to check those two out. And then we're actually at 6 o'clock now, so I'm going to get outside and see if I can get Volcano, as that has been down all day. So hopefully that's back open, and then that'll be all the outdoor rides done. There we go, Toucan Tours, that's what I'm looking for. I'll tell you, there's no signs anywhere for anything, so you just kind of guess. It's actually really well done. Everything's kind of hidden away, and you just kind of stumble across things. So yeah, we're going to head on this one now. I'm fairly sure I can take you along for this one, so you get some great views up over the top of the pyramid. Right, let's check it out. Oh, no, I think it's the Toucan Tours, actually. Yeah, I love the boat, it's really cool. I'm just having a really good chat there with the ride operator, so yeah, he's really cool, so thank you. Really enjoyable having a chat with him there. But yeah, we're gonna get some good shots off around here for you. So this is the thing we've not been able to do. It does look quite cool. But we have done Go 8, so again, if you've not seen that video, that is actually on the channel as well. So we have done a Go 8, which is quite similar. Yeah, I love this. This is really cool. It's all above, like you say, everything just kind of built on top of each other, around each other. So the fact that I managed to theme it all in as well is really, really good. I'm really enjoying it actually. It's been a good day so far, apart from the operations, which are absolutely abysmally horrendous. It makes Portaventura look good. Apart from them, the place is nice actually. We got some smell pods in here. Oh, like cooked bread or something. Oh, okay, we've got an indoor seating. So it's actually really good. I wasn't expecting this. It's always nice to kind of come to a park for the first time because you have no idea what to expect. And outside of the two major coasters, I didn't really know what else was here. So this is really fun actually. Do you know what? I actually really enjoyed that. It is very slow, but I say you took you on a POV there. Really enjoyable little ride, not one to miss, and you get some cracking views there over the pyramids. Just one on this one again today, so this is another one that's closed. You got the Mystical Dragon. I was told about this at the start. I think this is this kind of slide thing that you're supposed to get soaked on. So that is closed today, but we're going to head back outside now and see if we can get on Volcano, the drop tower there. I'd quite like to check that out. There's just so much to see and find here. I've just found a little bowling alley. We've got the arcades back there. Well, in fact, we'll take you this way actually. Yeah, there's so much. We've got an indoor market as well, which I've not actually seen yet. So yeah, there's a hell of a lot to do here other than just the rides. It is actually free to enter as well, which is really good. So you don't actually have to pay if you don't want to, and also you can just pay individual rides. You can buy like a little card thing you can get, and that you can just scan on each individual ride and just pay per ride if you want to. There's so many unique things here, but they all kind of work off this thing here. So I say if you've got the little wristband thing, so it's not quite this one. This one just lets you get on the rides, but you can get them where you can kind of put money on them and top them up, and then rather than carrying cash with you, you just tap the rides and it comes off that way. So unfortunately this is another one of those that's closed today. Again, it was only actually advertised that one was closed. There was about 5 attractions that's down at the minute, so yeah, not great. This one is actually down as well. Well, with that one down then, that means there's actually only one more attraction here that really is kind of aimed towards me, and that is the little sea aquarium ride thing. So we're going to head back into the period now. Oh, missed that one. Yeah, we're going to head back into the pyramid now and check that one out. I guess we're heading to the sea aquarium now then. It took me a while to find this one. I've been walking around about 15 times, so we finally found it. Yeah, we're going to head straight on now, no queue. Let's try the ride. Alright, let's go to the vlog. And so we're allowed to actually take you on a ride on this one, but I have to say, I'm a bit heavy for this one. I don't know if you can see the angle of the boat, but it's very much, I'm weighing it down here, and yeah, there is very far up, so that's a funny one. Look at the angle on the boat. Oh dear. La 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 la. What an addictive song. Oh, cool little ride. So sometimes these little rides that surprise the most. There are then, so we've just finished the ride there on the Sea Aquarium. So really, really enjoyable little ride actually. Definitely a shoe back though, so if you're a bit tall like me, try going with a friend, as because it kind of sags to the side, it just digs in your back, but really fun ride nonetheless. I'm just going to show you a few of the food options then. So you got the Lost Island Grill there. That's going to do like your grilled steaks. You've got your classic fish and chips down here. And there's about 4 different fish and chip shops I've noticed. If you go outside as well, around the kind of outside of the building, there's just so many kind of food options there as well. So we're going to head to the fish and chip place here. There's also pizza, you've got pasta kitchen, things like that. So yeah, there's food options for literally everyone. And you don't have to eat on site. If you head out just across the road, you've got a Greg's, a Spa, and a Tesco Express as well. So loads of food options around the park. Right then guys, and we're back here where we started then 8 hours ago. So it's just gone 8 o'clock now and the rides have just been put to bed. So there is still, you've got 2 hours left if you want to go inside the pyramid. So for Wednesdays and Saturdays, the park is open until 8 o'clock outside and 10 o'clock inside. So you've got that option there, but I've got a 5-hour drive now to get down to Poulton's in the morning. So I'm gonna get off now and get there before so I can get some sleep. But honestly, this is a park I've wanted to visit for quite a long time, to be fair, many years, and I've never actually made the trip over here just because it's so long, and being the fact there's only really 2 standout rides here. That being said, I'm very glad I've finally got here. Would I come again? It's probably an annual park for me. The standout is definitely Millennium. Millennium is just incredible. Like these old Vekomas, I don't know why they're so smooth, especially these sit-down ones. They're just incredible, like such good rides, so much force on them. So that has been the highlight for me. I've absolutely loved it. Odyssey is always going to be a special ride to me now because I actually hit 1,000 subscribers when I was on that ride. So that's always going to be a special ride to me. And I do, to be honest, I have got a soft spot for SLCs. That one is definitely the roughest one I've done. That one is bloody painful. But that first drop is just something else. So the 2 coasters here, they are brilliant and they definitely are worth the trip. Would I do 5 hours for them? Probably not, but obviously I've got the channel, so I will do the annual trip to Fantasy Island going forward. A couple of points I've noticed: the operations here, they're the worst operations I've seen at any park ever. They are absolutely just diabolical. They're just honestly, it's insane how bad they are. So we had this morning, I had 2 rides on Millennium. One was 8 minutes, and the other was 11 minutes to dispatch the train, and that's from the moment the train gets to the station, the over the head restraints lift. So from that moment there, it was 11 minutes until the train set off again. I thought that was horrendous. It was somehow worse. I don't know. I've just had 2 rides there on Odyssey and 2 rides on Millennium just to finish the day. And they're just clearing the queue there. Last couple of trains going around now. And it was a 14-minute dispatch. I don't know what you want to say about that. They check the restraints 6 times. They'd shove it down you, they get someone to jump on you, and it's like, guys, I'm in. It's clicked about 55 times. Like, you know, if you push it anymore, I'm not going to have a lower attached to the upper half. And then they check it. Then the operator literally left. So the station was just unattended. 6 minutes went by. Then she came back and then dispatched the ride. Now, I don't know what was going on. I don't know if there was an issue or something, but as far as I'm aware, you don't leave your dispatch box, and she literally, like, down the exit she'd gone. So we were just sat there on the train for literally 14 minutes waiting for this train dispatch. So operations, absolutely shocking. That is one of the reasons I'm not going to be coming back to this park for a long time. The coasters are great, but the operations are just horrific. It was £28.80 today, an £8 box, so 36 quid. I think for that, for the 2 coasters, actually, it's not bad, to be fair. It's one of the cheaper parks out there. Food options are quite good, and there's a good selection of rides inside the pyramid there, you know, if you want to do something, because it's not been the warmest day today, so you can pop in there, it's nice and warm, and there's a lot of smaller rides there for the family. So all in all, I have definitely enjoyed my day. I wouldn't come back though. Like I said, I'll do it annually, but the operations are just, well, you've heard it all anyway. But that's it then, guys. So I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much to every single one of you that subscribed, that watches the videos, comments, likes. Honestly, I cannot believe I've hit 1,000 subscribers. It's just insane. 8 months and 3 weeks ago, I set the channel up and we've just hit 1,000. So from the bottom of my heart, guys, thank you so much. It really does mean the world to me. But that being said then, I'm going to get in the car, do a nice 5-hour trip down there to Poulton's. So if you have found value in today's video, please make sure to like and subscribe. You can follow us on Instagram at Dive Loop Coasters for all the latest. But from here today at Fantasy Island, thank you so much for watching. Good night, God bless, see you in the next one.